back to part 2 of the DealerVault Overview Series. In the last video, we covered some highlights on the DealerVault dashboard. Now we're going to show you some additional functionality that will assist you with the management of your vendor feeds. First, we'll start by showing you how easy it is to add a feed to your vendor. If you have a new business relationship with a vendor and need to establish data feeds to them, adding a feed through DealerVault is a click of a button. Simply log into your dashboard, click the Add Feed button, and search for your vendor on the list. DealerVault works with over 400 vendor programs, so it's likely that we already do business with your vendor. Say you want to activate a feed to vendor QRS. Simply search and highlight your vendor and click Submit. Then you can see what file types the vendor wants to receive from you. So in this example, the vendor is requesting to receive sales and service file types. You'll have complete visibility into the frequency of data delivery and if the vendor requires historical data. We referenced historical data in the first video within the data content summary. As you can see, this vendor does request historical data. You can select which feeds you'd like to activate. You have the control over what data you want to send to your vendor through DealerVault. Just to show how much control you really have, DealerVault takes it a step further and allows you to customize your data fields. By clicking on the Fields section before hitting Submit, you can review exactly what fields your vendors are looking to receive from you, and you can choose whether or not to send those specific fields to your vendor. You simply uncheck the box next to the field or fields you wish to omit and hit Submit. You'll get a confirmation window that verifies the removal. Click OK and the fields are now removed from the feed request. You can edit the fields for all the file types shown. Each will have different fields that you can select from, and each vendor has different fields that they request. You can also review filters being applied to the feed. You'll be able to see and select from default vendor filters. The last section on the feed request is the Stores section. This saves you a lot of time and duplicated efforts and allows you to apply those changes to multiple stores at once. When you are satisfied with all the changes to your fields, filters, and stores, go ahead and hit Submit. You'll get another quick verification box, hit OK, and those feeds will appear in your Pending Activities section on the dashboard. If you wish to make any changes while the feed awaits your vendor approval, you can go back into the Pending Activities section, find your feed, and click on the pencil icon directly on the record. You'll be brought to a menu where you can edit the fields, filters, and stores for that feed. You can also edit feeds after they've been established. Simply go to the Current Feed section, find the feed you'd like to modify, and click on the pencil icon. You can see here that you have the same edit functionality. Once you've made your changes, click Submit, and those changes are immediately applied to your current feed. Anytime you want to edit your feeds to your vendors, you can log into DealerVault, find the Pending Activities or Current Feed section, and make those changes. DealerVault gives you complete control. That concludes Part 2 of our Overview series. Be sure to watch Part 3, Reporting and Configuration. Thanks for watching!